What the fuck? I can do this shit. Watch this.
Yo, you already know what the fuck going on. G-Hunch represent Talk This Time, represent Mass Coalition. We got another episode, and I swear to God, y'all been asking me to get this episode. I've been trying, and I finally got it. What the fuck? Oh my God, we got the infamous Lord Juke coming on the fucking show.
It's Juke.
It's lit. You already know I got my big brother to the right of me.
It's 5 and 1, Boy Mega.
We about to get into it. How you feeling on this Friday afternoon, man?
I'm famished.
Famished. I feel that. Get out all the way, you know what I'm saying? That's only like what time is it? Like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock? 3 o'clock?
It's probably 4 now.
I got a long ass day ahead of me. Crazy. I know you got a long weekend ahead of you. Before we get into that though, give me a little background about who Lord Juke is. You know they already know who you are.
A background?
Mm-hmm.
Like
We started.
where I started. I'm from Mattapan, Massachusetts.
Gang shit.
I started doing music ever since I was young. I kind of got bullied into rapping, and here I am.
I wish I got bullied into it. What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that was a good bully. Because
Yeah.
Word.
That
Like,
was shout out to the bully.
shout out to the bully.
Shout out to the bully.
Bullying works.
You can do music. You're good at it. So,
Yeah.
right.
So that's what's wrong with our society these days. We have lesser bullies.
But we have bullies.
Wait, what the
because it's
fuck?
The people that bully the bully system.
The good bullies, guys, not the bad bullies, not the, people that be sticking niggas in the locker room. I'm talking about bullies like, go do what the fuck you gotta do, bullies type shit. That's
Push
crazy.
you to do things.
Yeah, there you go. That's kind of crazy. That's lit. That's definitely lit. That's definitely lit. You know what I'm saying? So let's get into the music. What made you start wanting to do music besides being bullied?
Music runs in my family. My grandfather was a violinist and a musician. He taught me how to play the violin and read and write music, so I grew up doing that, and then I got into like choir and stuff like that. I always liked rap and hip hop. I started writing at a really young age, and then I got bullied to go into the studio. That happened.
So I think every artist ever either went through the choir phase or
You gotta get on the stage somehow.
Yeah, to get used to it. I was in the choir too. Yeah, I was in the choir, guys. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Salvation Army out there. You took the titles home, y'all saying tenor game, but it don't matter. That's neither here or there. You know what I'm saying? So, this music scene now, because you said you've been doing it for so long, whatever the case may be, how do you stick with the times? How do you stick with the criteria of the music? I feel like every single year, every single 2 years, music changes. Like nowadays, people like that shit when you dance with your hip, the Too Rare niggas. Like, shout out Too Rare. I'm not gonna say Too Rare. Shout out Too Rare. But niggas like music like that. People like drill music. People like actually that's probably like the two criteria right now that I really think of. Like that's trending right now. Drill music and dancing music.
Jersey Club.
Jersey Club.
There you go. Like, how did you stick with the times?
I mean, you just gotta try new things, you know what I'm saying? Don't let it change, like, your values and, the type of music that you make, but you still gotta try new things and try new sounds and things like that. Like, some people, might find it annoying or, might find it like it's just a trend, but it's just, it's what's working, so kind of gotta go with the wave and not against the wave.
So people be nervous to try new things, though. I'm not gonna lie. But how do you get over that nervousness? Like, all right, fuck, I'm gonna do it anyway. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just go ahead and go with the flow. Some people can't. Some people just be like, nah, fuck.
It's not meant for everybody, and if you know that for yourself, then that's good, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't try. Like, you don't gotta put out everything that you try to do, There's a bunch of songs that I've done recorded that it's just in the vault and it will never leave.
What? You want to do like a unreleased, album with just unreleased music?
No.
Why? You gotta try new things, you know what I'm saying? You gotta try new things. No, I'm just playing. No, that's crazy. I'm not an artist, so I wouldn't know. Uzi, what you think?
You Lost Files shit.
What?
Lost tapes.
Lost Files?
That's what
Lost Files of...
If my close people are feeling it, then I'll put it out. But
we gonna do a poll, y'all.
it'll take me a while to even get
Decide.
comfortable with letting them listen to it,
Definitely going back to your style of music and you being let's go back into your influences. Because I'm gonna say even in your early years or even the years I started kind of hearing you. It was around the time where the atmosphere for female artists were very, very like bar heavy and lyrical.
Mhm.
Like for example, like you had like Dutch Rebel and you had Mashik and Michaela Fendi. You had names like that were very bar heavy. Like what inspired you to have those like similar bars as well too? Like what was going on like around
You be
your
talking
life?
down.
That's just what I listened to. You know what I'm saying? I didn't grow up listening to music that just sounds good. It was music that sounded good and had really good bars, like Lil Wayne, J. Cole, Jadakiss, Dipset. Those are all
Shut
of
up. She's gonna say Kendrick at some point. Shut up.
I'm not gonna say Kendrick, but I like Kendrick. But we're not gonna go there. I like Kendrick. He's just not in my discography of music that I listen to at all.
Just heard my chorus
At
too.
all. I'm so sorry. I love you, Kendrick. I still want to feature.
Why are you
Anyways.
over there cheering? Like, shut up right now,
I mean,
alright?
some things are not for everybody, and it's cool. Like, people understand that. I know my music's not for everybody. I wouldn't be mad if people didn't listen to me. You know what I'm saying? That wouldn't get me mad. Just don't, come for me. Keep it cute. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so like the music that I grew up listening to was really bar heavy, and it made me want to be witty and talk that type of shit. Nowadays when the kids are growing up, they're listening to music that is kind of dumbed down a little bit. So it's not surprising that their music is not so bar heavy. All the 2000 and up kids.
Mm-hmm.
And speaking about like being bar heavy, I know a lot of like, cause, I mean, and this is just like a perception outside looking in. There's a perception when it comes to female artists that they have to like follow this trend of like sex sells and that's only that.
Mhm.
But for you, I feel like even like when listening to you like rap or listening to you like conversate with your other peers or when you even have appearances, like how do you kind of have that duality of being like, you know what, I'm a female that's all about lyrics and bars and all that, but then again, yeah, when you go on my page and stuff, you still want to see how beautiful I am. Like, how do you like keep up with that? Because I know a lot of females is like they rather just lean towards one because it's kind of hard to like uphold
I
both.
like that. That's
So,
a
like,
fact.
I mean, when I feel like when you are sexy, people are already gonna put you in that category as they're only selling sex. So someone like Megan Thee Stallion, I feel like is a really good rapper lyrically, and she makes good music. But people always put her as an artist that just pushes sex, when I don't think that's what she is.
Mhm.
So if you come off like that, it's just people just gravitate toward that because we're visual people first, right? We see things before we hear it and before we anything else. So if you look at someone and they look, sexy, that's probably what you're gonna think they're all about until you dive into their music or dive into who they are as a person. With me, I wasn't always, a girly girl. Kind of was a tomboy. I played sports. You know what I'm saying? Like I ran around with big ass t-shirts on and sneakers. Like I didn't really tap into my sex appeal till like my mid-20s. So the tomboy kind of stays with me because it's just a part of who I am. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm feminine, but I still have like, niggerish, ways.
that's why that's your foundation. That's part of the
Yeah,
roots.
like people say that, and I'm just like, I don't know what you want me to do. It's just who I am. Like I can't help
You
it.
heard it when she was like, keep it cute.
Keep it cute.
You know what I'm saying? From that pen, you know what I'm saying? Like, sit, you know what I mean? Like, that's dope. That's definitely dope.
Thank you.
I like that question that you asked too, bro.
No.
Question.
Most people don't
Well, a
really,
lot of these podcasts I ain't coming real good, but that was a good
yeah, most people don't really know how to like, you know what I'm saying? The fact that you answered that question, viewers, you better pay attention.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? You better pay
And I
attention.
think it's hugely important. The reason why I asked that question too is because like, we definitely live like in a music atmosphere where people don't. The only way that people usually value women artists is like, oh yeah, she has to look very, very good, And then this whole thing of like, for example, people like having this big conversation like, why did Sissa go get a BBL? She was already beautiful and stuff. Like, so it's like
Fact, though.
we're living in this like world where it's like it's not only the artist's fault, but like this perception of like they have to be like that, And leading to my question is like, what would you tell to like a female artist that is probably afraid to step in that realm, but they are lyrical. They do know how to sing, they do know how to do that, but they feel discouraged because their body probably don't look right, or they probably don't want to get in front of the camera. Like,
I mean, it's hard when that's what society pushes. That's what men are always usually talking about. You see the type of attention that type of woman gets. Sometimes women feel, insecure about themselves because they want it, but they can't. They're not really getting it. So it's like, I always tell people to do what makes them happy, but is it really what's making you happy? Is what other people are getting is what going to make you happy. So you need to find what really makes you happy before you try to take that step into changing who you are to fit in. You know what I'm saying? Like I work out because it makes me feel good about myself. You know what I'm saying? And then in turn I look good. So it goes hand in hand. So if you're not willing to put in that work for yourself, do you really want to change, or are you trying to look good for somebody else? You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
the
it's
big
like
question for self. That is true.
I be seeing it all the time, you know, like girls hitting me up asking me, but then they turn around and go the other route, and that's fine. But then 2 years, 3 years later, they're back in that same position because they didn't really want to change themselves. They didn't really change their lifestyle to keep up with the look. To look a certain way, you're getting older, you know what I'm saying? Your body changes, so it's like, especially if you didn't have that body before. So it's like, to keep up with it, you gotta maintain it, and a lot of people don't want to change their lifestyle. So it's like it's a mind thing, you know. Like it sucks that as women we have to look good, but it kind of is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Men are visual creatures, and yeah, I think they still respect women that rap really well, but they're gonna give the attention to the women that look good because that's just how it is, bro. That's just how it is.
And I know you mentioned something about lifestyle. I do have somebody that's real close to me. I feel like our circle's kind of like interlocked, just because like you have a history of like being athletic and you've been an artist for a very long time. And honestly, you're around a lot of like busy circles. But you mentioned lifestyle. I have somebody in my life that is basically a big fan of yours. It's to the point that she had changed her lifestyle by looking at some of your videos in the past. I don't know if it were, because I looked at your Instagram page, it seemed like there's a lot of content that's not there. But I want to say in the past that you did have a lot of content that showed you working out and stuff like that. Do you have like a workout page or anything else like that?
So at Jim Shaman.
I think that's the page that she follows, and she like always reposts stuff on her Snapchat and on her Instagram story. So when it comes to lifestyle, like it must be hard being a rapper, right? Being a female artist, and then you got to do shows. You got to go to the studio. You even here with us right here in the studio when we're smoking, right?
Wait, you've got one, and she be going state to state like that.
Exactly. So like when it comes to lifestyle, like how do you like really stay on top of it, especially in like the genre of music and the people you got to be around with? Because like I see the people sometimes you with some serious people at times when you're away from your shows, like you with the fam, you know, like. How hard is it to like really? Because I know you're like you're a vegan, right?
I'm plant-based. Yeah.
Plant-based. I know you have plant-based diet. Like so, like how can a person like really like keep up with that type of lifestyle, but still being in the world that we're in? Because sometimes you're around somebody that's gonna pull up a drink, somebody's gonna eat a cheeseburger, somebody's gonna smoke a blunt. but like, how do you like combat against that? You know? Because even me, like I have those days where I do like 10-day cleanses, and it's like where basically I'm only eating like fruits. Vegetables and like peanuts and stuff like that, but it's hard for me because as soon as
peanuts, what the fuck? How you just throw that in?
He meant nuts and seeds.
I said fruits, vegetables, peanuts, and stuff like that. But
I just wanted to say real quick. But I'm usually around like my peers and stuff, and they're smoking a blunt or they having a cookout. It's like very hard, but you made it become.
And as you shake your head in your blunt, you
so
idiot,
bro. How do you make it easy for yourself?
Smoking doesn't bother me.
Okay.
But it's just being disciplined, you know? Like, I think doing sports and things like that helped me with that mindset when you want to be the best and you want to, put those numbers up and you want to compete with the best, so you got to be the best. So when it comes to my diet and lifestyle, I know why I changed my diet, and that's always instilled in me. Sometimes I might slip up, sometimes I might, not stick to what's right, but I always get back on track because I know what I did it for. I know why I changed it. And I know how it makes me feel. Like, feeling is the best thing about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you change your diet and you see how your energy changes, and you see how your skin changes, and you see how your hair and just your memory, everything just changes. Why would I want to go back to what I didn't really like? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we all fall off sometimes. You just got to get back up and get back on it. We're not perfect. Nobody's perfect. But like you said, you do a 10-day cleanse. Not everybody needs to do their whole life 10 days at a time every month. It's still good. You're still working on yourself. So as long as you know why you're doing it and you're sticking to it, that's all that matters.
Shit, I need to look at your workout page. I need to do some workout.
I need to get more on it. You know what I'm saying? We're creating content is just so annoying. You know what I'm saying? It's like
facts.
It takes so much time and you can get distracted so easily because you're on a device where you're creating the content
And looking at it.
and looking at on the
Yeah,
content.
and-
So I record a lot of workout stuff. I record a lot of me cooking. I record a lot of foods, and it's just
Food.
there. It's just in my phone. So
See, that's so crazy. I want to do like a plant-based like mukbang as a concept.
that would be fine. People
You
like
gotta-
seeing me
You
eat.
gotta do it.
Let's
You
do
gotta
it. You should have said that.
I'm
I would have
doing
brought vegan ramen.
Shit, we doing part 2. You said what?
Vegan ramen.
That's a thing.
I was going to get ramen. I should have stopped and got ramen since you was late.
Hey,
Because I'm hungry.
I was late, guys. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
You know. Nigga, you was late too. Kinda.
Last week I did make some like it was like vegan like fish sticks, but it was
I can't
made
eat
out
fish.
of heart of palm.
Heart of palm. Yeah.
Heart of
I
palm.
love that.
Yeah, so it was, bro. It looked just like it. I tricked my mama.
So wait,
pissed.
so wait, if it's vegan, if it's plant-based, is it still seafood?
So plant based is just a lifestyle.
No.
No, it
There's
just
no
depends.
seafood in it now.
Alright, where I say eat
No,
that
it's-
shit
it's
then.
just an
Vegan is
imitation.
no seafood.
Yeah.
You could be plant based and eat seafood.
Oh,
You can be
okay.
plant based and eat meat. Plant based is like how much of it that you eat. I don't eat meat, but I say plant based because sometimes my food might have touched dairy or might have been cross contaminated. So that's like the difference. Like vegans are very strict on cross contamination. Are very strict on it hasn't touched any animals. Your clothes can't. You know what I'm saying? Like things like that. I can't fully dive into that. You know, my car has leather seats. I'm so sorry, but it just is what it is. So
There
my
you go.
car is not vegan, so I can't be vegan. So I had to learn that the hard way when I converted. Like I kept saying I was vegan, but mad people kept DMing me and hit me like, "You're not vegan, you do this. You're not vegan, you do this." So I was like, "All right."
I hate when people do that.
Hold
You
it,
trying to
hold
make
it.
a change.
Yeah.
You trying to make a change and people hitting you up. No, you're not this. Matter
Yeah.
of fact, I'm not no more. Stick
That's
by
the
yourself.
argument that I was
Niggas
having.
suck.
I was like, all right, so I'm not vegan no more. Cool, I'll be plant based and that's fine. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can't tell me what to do no more. So
No, we're definitely gonna accept that plant-based mukbang. I'm doing it. We're
Yeah.
doing it. It's happening. You said yes. It's on camera, so that means you can't say no.
we're doing it.
It's lit. You being a part of this?
Of course.
I might not share it, but you being a part of this?
Yeah, I make plant-based food. Plant-based food.
So you bringing food too?
Yeah.
So all I gotta do is just come.
No, you gotta bring something.
It's not gonna bring me.
I could bring like water
And salad.
and salad. There you go. Bang. We out. We lit. All right. So I know it should be.
plant-based edible.
What the fuck? That would be crazy if that was a thing.
We gotta start off with
Yeah,
shrooms.
just
I actually never did
That's
shrooms before. I was supposed to do a shrooms episode.
Plant-based.
That is true.
Listen,
This
I'm
is
so
a plant?
nervous. I'm so scared.
It is.
Come on, man.
Is that shrooms right there?
No, this is weed.
Sweet.
Oh, I was about to say, what the fuck? Y'all niggas is dangerous. All right, so I know you be going from state to state or whatever. Give me one state that you would love, like you love performing in, that probably shows you the most love.
So I don't think it's actually the state. It's like certain areas in the state.
Mm.
So New York is cool, but New York kind of gives me Boston sometimes. Like,
Really?
they're paying attention, and you can see people nodding their head because they're listening, but they don't want to be too excited for you. That's what Boston gives me. But when I went to Albany and when I went to Buffalo, like they were turned, like they were dancing, they were lit, they were cheering, like it was like, you know, the old days in rap when people were excited to see people perform. So now it's like, oh, another rapper, oh, another people, like they're already judging you before you start, so it kind of gives you like dry. But then when you get off the stage, you know, they're sucking you and stuff like that. But
Especially Buffalo, it's like very like cultured in a way where
I heard it was cool as shit out there.
like it's like
is.
it takes hip hop culture way more serious, especially because of certain artists that's from around that area. So I
Right.
definitely see that love.
yeah, so it's like the outer skirts of the big cities is where I think are the most turned shows at
Okay.
for me right now.
She got to go to New York tomorrow. It's all over. I don't know how you do it with sleep.
Is there a place like a state that you've been or a city that you've been where it's like you perform there and you're like, why am I here? Or,
Yeah.
Word.
Um,
Colin's about to go crazy as soon as she said who. What the fuck? We loved you here.
I know that's why I don't want to say it because I don't want to make anybody mad. But I probably would have to say Prov.
I'm
Prov gave me
surprised.
weird vibes. I mean, because it's like up and down with Prov. You know what I'm saying? Like
That is
sometimes
a
you have a
fact.
very good time, and sometimes you have a terrible time that you never want to go back. And I've had good performances there, and then I had some that it was just like I could have stayed home.
I'm actually shocked.
Yeah.
I'm really shocked. Have you ever been to a place where
That's
you
crazy.
expected something bad to happen, but you were surprised and I was like, yo, this place is nice.
Probably in my own city, like
Oh,
you know what I'm
okay.
saying, like Dorchester.
Why you say it like that? Wait. Why you say? I know you.
I didn't have no issues with Dorchester.
Oh, why?
I'm originally from Dorchester.
Gang shit.
I'm originally from
How you feel
Hancock
about
Street,
that?
but I grew up in Mattapan. But when I did the LC show, I forgot where in Dorchester it was at. It was more packed than I expected it to be, and it was more intimate than I expected it to be. So that was like a shocker for me.
Shout out DJ LC.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, speaking about LC too, like
Shout
as
out
long as
to
I've
LC.
known LC, he's been always like a big like spokesperson for you. Like, how did like you guys' relationship kind of like develop? Because even LC is very picky with artists. He's very picky with artists that he mess with. Even other promoters that he does stuff with, he's very picky. He's the type of person who brings his out, he's like, yo, we don't do this. Like Haitian to Haitian. I mean, but he's a serious dude. So like, how did that like relationship kind of like sparked up, and like how did you start building with each other too as well? Because I know you guys do a little something on the sides.
Yeah.
When it comes to shows and stuff.
I think he was one of the first people to hit me up, show me love, and tell me to headline a show. So ever since then, I always held him down. And he was one of the first people to pay me for a show. So I think that in itself was just like, he always got, like, whenever he needed me to do something for him, if I could do it, I'll do it for sure. Because I feel like, he's like a day one. You know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't have to have me do anything that I did. Of course, you want, lit people at shows and stuff like that, but to have me, like, headline my own show, like, that was lit for me. So.
Yeah, and all that big respects to him. He was one of like the first promoters like to teach me about the promoter game and the throwing events and stuff. Like he used to come to like the first couple of my events. He was like, yo, bro, do it like this. Don't show people emotion. Boom, boom. He used to always like give me game. So big shout outs to him.
That's where you got that fucking. You used to tell me that shit. Like, it's cool. I see what y'all did.
Yeah, always trying to beat up everybody.
No, that was when I first started. It just being annoying. Like I used to hate doing shows. Now,
like the first 5 shows.
Bro, artists. Bro, listen. That's when I literally found out artists don't take their craft serious, bro. Niggas would show up whenever the fuck they want. Niggas would just perform and then leave. Niggas would, bro. It was just pissing me off.
That's one thing that pisses me off too. Like, damn, y'all don't want to meet other artists and network.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas just want to do their 3 songs and be the fuck up out of it. And that's why niggas don't be on my shows nowadays. You know what I'm saying?
Talk about it.
And I mean, and even to segue into that, and I think you probably have a lot of like tips to even give out to other artists and like people that are growing in their craft. Because a lot of people like do know you in the state, you know what I'm saying, and outside the state. A lot of people do. A lot of people do champion. No, a lot of people champion this person. Champion. I mean, there's nobody being like Lord Jew. No, like Lord Jew.
I posted that flyer.
Your name is your name, and your name matches you. You know.
I post that flyer on Instagram, on Facebook, bro. That shit, niggas went crazy. I want you. I want to sit in. I want to sit. I'm like,
yeah, people trying to have like a mini party in this shit. Nah,
we ain't doing that.
Like, no. No, but the thing I want to say is like, what tips would you give out to like artists when it comes to like performing or when it comes to like promoting yourself? Like what are like the first 3 or 4 things you think they should be like kind of like working on other than music? Like what are the other things? Because you always hit those like boxes, and I'm not gonna say those things because you're probably gonna repeat them. But you are championed in the city and outside the city, so
I appreciate that.
Definitely.
For performance wise, I would say know your lyrics and practice your lyrics, because I had a hard time with that in the beginning. I thought just because I wrote my raps and I recorded it, that when I performed it, it was going to be a walk in the park. When it wasn't. I ran out of breath. I was so confused. I was like, oh no. So learn your lyrics. Practice in the mirror. Practice your raps in the mirror. Practice talking in the mirror, so you know how you look, you know how you're presenting yourself, you know how you're coming off to people. Networking is very important. It's not easy for everybody. It's sometimes hard for me still now to this day. But you got to sell yourself in this business. There's a bunch of people doing it. You got to let people know why you stand out other than you have great music. There's a bunch of talented people. There's a bunch of talented artists. You just got to separate yourself and figure out what makes you special and sell that.
She's missing one more thing too.
What did I miss?
Market yourself.
No, about performances. always have themed outfits.
Themed outfits?
Yo,
Wait, why?
no, because she always has like.
Oh, I thought you were telling them to always have theme.
No, because her every time she has a show or like she's coming.
I
into,
like to stand out.
She likes to stand out. The outfits, I'm saying, like her outfits is always on.
I actually got an outfit. I actually really
Like, and I feel like a lot of artists when they come out to perform,
Hold that thought.
a lot of artists when they come out to perform, they wear their like regular clothes or they just blend in with everybody.
Yeah.
And sometimes they're like easy. It's easy for people to forget you.
Yeah.
You know, especially when you're on a showcase with like 8 to 10 other artists, you want to stand out. And I think one thing you do very well is like, oh, Lord Jew's in the building. You know what I mean? Even if you're across the crowd or even if you're coming into the door, everybody always got to turn their head and be like, oh, she's in the building. So I think that's one thing too that you do very, very, very well. You make sure that you stand out and people do know when you're coming into the building.
Well, fashion isn't for everybody, you know what I'm saying? And
Yo.
some people can't dress.
What?
Some people can't dress. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm
Like,
thinking
it's
it's about to
easy
be
to just
more-
be basic. I'm not gonna. Sometimes I just want to wear sweatpants and t-shirts every day. Like
Facts.
every day. Like if you see me out running to the grocery store, you're gonna see me looking crazy. Sweatpants and a t-shirt, hoodied up, zipped up all the way. Like
That's some real matter.
real matter band shit. Like just comfortable.
You probably say, "Lord Jew." I'm sorry.
Put my headphones in and keep walking. But
I'll be doing the same shit sometimes. I'll be out my headphones and just for
Yeah.
no reason. No music playing, just don't talk. Word. No funny shit. I got an outfit that I actually like very, 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 very much, and it goes into my question. That Gucci Man show,
I knew
when
you
you
were gonna
hit
say
the
that
stage, how did that feel? First and foremost, how did you and Vaz come together?
Vaz was another one of the first people to post my music on his page. So this
Shout
was
out Vaz.
before even stories was even a thing. It's when I dropped, I think, my second single, Dash on 'Em. I don't remember which number it was. It was really early in my early stages. It was on my first EP. He posted it on his page, and I was like, "Oh, that's fire!" And he had a big following then too. So a lot of his followers, followed me and been fucking with me and following me ever since. So it's like, he's one of my day one people that didn't ask me for nothing and just showed me that they fucked with me. So ever since then, we've always been in touch. When he started doing music, I gave him some pointers. He hit me up to do a track, and I just did it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Y'all, the way y'all came together on that track was
Yeah,
crazy.
he's cool. He's lit.
I'm not even know. That was
He's not even, worried about who don't like who or who's doing what. He just focused on elevating shit, and that's what I like about him. He don't care about people talking shit about him or saying you can't work with this person, you can't do that. He's just gonna do his own thing.
I
So
know
shout
he
out to
work
Vaz.
with everybody in the
Yeah,
city. He don't give a fuck.
He don't
He don't give a
He's not
fuck.
worried about none of that.
Word. As long as it makes numbers, it makes sense.
Exactly.
Nigga. Word. No, that's definitely good. But how was that concert? I know that shit. First of all, performing in front of that many people, how was that? How was the feeling once you got on the stage and you were just like, oh shit?
It was lit. It feels, you know what I'm saying? I get nervous before, but when I get on the stage, I don't really see how big it is anymore. You know what I'm saying? I kind of focus on one or two people and kind of look at them over here I'm gonna look at her, over here I'm gonna look at her. Especially like the lit people, because they give me energy.
That's low key. That's
a good tip.
Well, I was just about to say that.
Some people, you see certain artists just look around and then they get frantic and they start stuttering.
Yo,
It's like,
they be
he's not
artists that be
thinking
looking down.
too much. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's a real good tip. Just like concentrate on one or two people.
Or just look
especially-
past all of them. Like look in the back. You know what I'm saying? But when you get more comfortable, you'll be able to engage more people if you're actually looking at them. And I always try to find the most lit person. Because then you can lie. Like,
She said
this is a
could-
tip. This is a tip too for artists. When you're getting someone's gonna record you getting your video, right? And if one person is lit, you can be like, "Oh, I see y'all getting lit back there." You're really talking to that one person, but the camera's gonna think you. You know what I'm saying?
Talking
Like,
exactly.
I seen
And
that.
sometimes that fools the crowd too. Like, hold on.
Exactly.
Let me get lit with them.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey,
don't look at me.
Yeah,
Nah, that's dope.
Yeah.
Nah, that's definitely dope. No cap. Damn. That
Were
makes
you
me
there?
be an artist. I was supposed to go, but I didn't end up going. I had my daughter. I had my little one. Shout out Little Honcho. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, it was a good show.
Shout out King Rich
It was
too.
a good yeah. King Rich killed it. Zip killed it.
Yeah, y'all got crazy on that
Who
one.
else was there? Flea, GBE Flea was there. It was lit. Yeah. It was a good little Boston turn up.
Yeah, see, if I can get all y'all in the lineup, bro, that would be the show of the fucking century.
That would be.
That would be the fucking show of the century. I swear to. No, like, bro, like, y'all know how I get when I think about, like, bro, that show be fucking crazy. I swear to
We should
God.
do one.
Oh no, I told
Got
you,
something in
man.
the works.
We gonna talk. I told you, I ain't only bring you here for this. Don't worry about it. We gonna talk about this.
Oh yeah, you did say that.
Mm-hmm.
I remember.
Burning their hands, you know what I'm saying? All right, so give me your top 5 all time.
I just should have this tattooed on me because it's just an always question. Okay, male and female together, or 5 male, 5 female.
Whatever's easier for you.
Yeah, whatever's easy.
I think. All right.
It doesn't have to be in order.
Okay.
Why are you taking off the
Jay-Z, Lil Wayne, J. Cole, Missy Elliott, Nicki Minaj.
Listen, people be forgetting
Always,
about
people always say that, but it's
Missy.
just
People
like
forget about Missy. It's crazy.
she was so creative,
Shut
and her
up.
music was so fun, and it's just like we need fun music. Like music is supposed to be fun.
She
Music
wrote-
was created to make people move, even if they moved you emotionally and moved your body. Something we shouldn't be stiff listening to your music. And Missy Elliott did a good job of making people laugh in her music, making people engaged in her music videos, and making people move.
She had like some of the most interesting.
Yo, she wrote for so many fucking
And she wrote mad
Oh,
music
yeah.
for that.
mad hits, bro. Like,
Missy's
What?
one of those people too. Like
and she can sing her ass off.
when you think about Missy, you think about directly about her music and
Mhm.
creativity.
Mhm.
It's like, you know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes as you just see her as an artist, not
Mhm.
like as a
All around,
female
yeah.
artist, as a artist. You know, because a lot of people like to like categorize it, but sometimes I feel like there is a whole plethora of like female artists that are just top tier, just artists,
Mhm.
even over male artists. You know,
Mhm.
Missy is one of those like most creative. Even around that time, it was like Busta came out with like a couple like goofy videos, and like Missy was just killing them. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I still want to get one of those fucking suits.
To this day.
Still want to get one of them shits,
To this
nigga.
day.
That's why I might be falling
Yo.
weed. Oh God, I might get one of them suits, nigga. Them shits is lit. What you talking about? What?
Oh man.
I'll be the only one to bring them shits back. I'm gonna do it. I'm definitely gonna do it.
And she's one of the artists that shows you that it's proof that you don't have to look like everybody else to
Exactly.
stand out. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? So
Exactly.
she's one of the reasons why when women or people are just looking and doing this, I try to go the other opposite way. Like they're wearing their hair like this, I'm gonna wear my hair like this. They're wearing these type of shoes, I'm gonna wear these type of shoes.
Different. Gotta be different. I'm just. So I agree with the 4 out of 5.
What are you gonna say? J. Cole?
It's just like I get it. Like, you know, guys, I get it. I see the
Why you don't like
comments.
J. Cole?
I get rash in the comments about it. I see this shit. It's just I don't know. I like him. I like him a lot. Don't get me wrong. It's just Kendrick is. You know what I'm saying?
More better?
That's just me.
I mean, J. Cole right now is just happening right now.
He's
He
featuring.
fit-
He's
he
like the
fits
hottest
in.
feature right now.
That's what I'm saying. He
But,
fits in and
Slide
featuring wise. You know what I'm saying?
like, he's like the hottest. But my thing is,
It's like
matter of fact, I got a question for niggas because people try. Who had the hottest feature run? J. Cole or Lil Wayne?
Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne.
Shimmy.
Don't do that. Don't do
Bro, it was a topic. It was a topic
Don't
of
do
discussion.
that. Yeah,
It
don't
was
do
a topic
that.
of discussion. It was a topic of discussion. And I'm only saying that.
This nigga went on a feature run before going to jail. Like,
Nigga,
you know
I
what I
think-
mean? Like awaiting
But
trial.
he was still dropping shit with
And then
him.
I was gonna say that he dropped a mixtape in jail.
Right. Yeah. 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 Nah, but anyway, Kendrick. I just feel like Kendrick is way more. I will bump Kendrick before I bump J. Cole. That's just me.
I respect that.
I don't know.
As a black man, I respect that.
But it seems like every guest that comes on my damn podcast is.
I mean, it takes a certain level of rap to listen to Kendrick.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be in a certain bag.
You ain't an artist. Don't. Let's do what you see. She's
So-
an artist. These two are the artists.
They're consumers though, and their opinions matter. You know.
No.
We listening to the music.
Y'all two, fuck y'all. Kendrick's better than J. Cole. You shout J. Cole. You know, I still love him, but it's just, you know what I'm saying?
He's a better intricate rapper. That's
He fit
all
into
I'll
the
give
times.
And like how though? Like
Like-
they both can tell stories. They both are vulnerable in their music. They both are melodic sometimes. They both are lyrical. So it's like they're very good artists to compare, but you have to come with some good facts for you to say he's more integral. Integral how?
But the reason the thing was with Kendrick, I like Kendrick more, but I think that Kendrick has a way, like he just doesn't care what he's trying to like. It's kind of like in a way he doesn't care about like
He's
Like,
different.
he doesn't care about what he's giving out because he's trying to give it out for himself. Even like that last album, it was like a self-reflection album because he was going through a lot. You know what I'm saying, with like faith and like self-love and all and fatherhood. You know, and I feel like a lot of black men go through that, especially when it go through faith. And this is a whole different conversation. I'm not going to get into.
Yeah.
Where J. Cole right now, he's like literally on a campaign trying to tell people like, yo, bro, I can still out rap y'all on y'all beats. Like I'm the king of this shit. Like he's literally doing that right now, and he's been saying that.
I mean, I
He's
feel
literally saying that.
like he's
Kendrick
done
did
a lot
it
of
before.
self-reflection too.
Yeah.
Like he's a mixed kid, so he went through a lot of that. My mom's white, my dad's black, identity crisis shit, which matters. You know what I'm saying? He's still representing the black community.
Oh yeah, definitely.
He's mixed, so
I think J. Cole's still conscious. I think right now he's stepping on his king back. He's like, yo, people been saying it's only Drake and Kendrick that are the kings of the shit, and now he's like on a little campaign trying to just flex out. I think that's what he's doing.
I mean,
right
ain't
now.
nothing wrong, you know.
But
you know.
but definitely, I think J. Cole is still a very conscious person. You know, he's still a deep dude, but he's always been in between. He's always been a dude that been doing self-reflection, and then again, he's still been like having bars about girls.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying, and macking
Yeah,
out and
have
stuff like
fun.
that,
We
and
have
have fun.
fun.
He still has that. Kendrick,
was his last album fun?
Kendrick's album. Kendrick's last album was more therapeutic,
But
especially
was it fun?
it was
Some-
All right.
It wasn't fun.
Whoa.
It wasn't fun though.
Some
It wasn't
songs was fun. Don't
It
do
wasn't
that.
fun.
Some songs was fun,
It
but
wasn't
it was
fun.
So-
was there.
How many
It
songs are
wasn't
you gonna
fun.
play in the club from Matt Kendrick's album, bro? No, you're gonna make everybody feel depressed, or you're gonna make them really
I
think
probably
deep.
feel like two, but
That's what I'm saying.
but
And I'm a DJ. I have this whole album on my thing, and I'm trying to think about, damn, what song should
Can I slip in?
what can I slip in? I could probably slip in N95 or something like that. I mean, that was a little bit more bumpy, but you still can't play the whole song because it
I
still
feel
has like
I
a
feel
dark
like-
tone to
Whose
it.
side are you on right now, bro? Like,
No, but I'm
He's
saying,
being honest.
I'm being
nah,
honest.
like whose side are you on?
I'm being honest.
reality side.
But Kendrick is still my favorite artist. Like if I'm alone and I'm trying to build my mind, or if I'm in the zone, I'm trying to like, I'm that type of person. I'm that type of consumer. I'd rather listen to something where I got substance. And he has substance. He's gonna talk a little bit about Black history, a little about Black consciousness, a little bit about like how men is being seen now versus how they're seen back in the day. He's having those conversations. I think one of the biggest things that people don't talk about is like how Black masculinity is like dying out. Like the real Black masculinity is dying out. Rest in peace, Kevin Samuels. And you have people like coming out of the woodwork just talking about masculinity, like the manosphere. You see like Andrew Tate being super popular. There's a whole bunch of people just looking for like looking to better themselves. You know what I'm saying? So like that album itself was like, yo, there's so much shit telling me how I'm supposed to be a man, not realizing like I know my own dynamic of being a man. Every man is different, and that's what Kendrick is going through in that album if you really listen to it. But is it a party album to make people feel good and all that? No. It's like a soul searching type shit. And you gotta be a man that's going through that to basically appreciate it. So he only made
So
it.
it's catered more to men.
Exactly. You know? And J. Cole's just rationing this. We just went on a whole tangent about
Yeah, we really did,
So,
but J. Cole-
Y'all was waiting.
J. Cole has been slapping shit, but yeah, he definitely did just go on the whole tangent about that shit.
I don't know, man.
I didn't know.
I love both, but I'd rather Mr. Cole. For me,
She still want a
personally.
feature from me, Kendrick.
I
Don't
still
worry
want a
about it.
feature from Kendrick.
You know what I'm saying? She still want a feature, but she rather.
I'd rather
Jermaine
Mr.
Cole.
Cole.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So what's one thing that you haven't accomplished yet in your career that you look forward to accomplishing?
Ooh.
I need to hit Billboard. I need some plaques. I need I feel like I need like an impactful song, like a song. I feel like I have them, but you know, I'm not a big enough artist yet that if I did drop it as a big artist, it would be impactful. So like an impactful song, like a song that like when the song that makes me that when people think about it they think of me, or like when they think of me they think about that song. Like if anybody in the world, if you ask anybody who I was, they would think of that song. So like something like that. Like Cardi B's Bodak Yellow. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that. Those three things.
Definitely some classic. Yo, YouTube, what's up, my nigga? I'm waiting for my plaques, bro. Like,
Next thing I want to ask is, even to obtain those things, would you ever step into the role of like writing music for other artists?
I've been offered that a bunch of times, and I've been in a bunch of label writing sessions and stuff like that. So it's just hard for me to like when I'm coming up with something really, really good and give it away.
That was my next question. That was my next question.
Nah, this
But
is
you know,
tough.
the more you write, the better you get at it, and when you're giving things away, it just makes you be more creative. So you know, you just got to be comfortable with doing that.
No, that's dope.
I was about to say, we go, you know, write me a track. I'm waiting for Uzi to write me a track. Trying to go viral, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck, you know what I'm saying?
Next question: would you write Jizzy a song?
What
Yeah.
the fuck?
That's
That's me.
I think I'll write really well.
Let's go. I'm going viral top 10, nigga. You talking about I'm out of
You're
here.
really taking it serious. Though.
What? What you say?
You should do like a parody song.
I would. I should.
That
Oh
would be
yeah,
dope.
I'm gonna do it.
I
That would be
would.
funny
I
as
should.
shit.
I am.
That would be funny. I'm definitely gonna do that only because I like doing stupid shit like that.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a little bag if you go
Ooh.
viral.
Parody Halloween cypher. No. Yeah. Parody Halloween
too soon.
cypher. No, it ain't.
Who's
I-
gonna do it? In 2
I'll freak
days?
me, him, and him.
Oh, okay. We
And
need
you.
some girls.
You already got the costume on.
Dead.
You look like a gangster mailman.
Who's gonna save that?
Yo.
He's gonna
Yo, first of all, shout out also for, you know, hooking me up with the, you know, the custom vest. Nigga said gangster mailman is crazy, bro. That's wild to me, man.
I'm sorry.
What? I'm sorry. Anyway, that's crazy.
Call it black belt.
Roll a blunt. Just roll up. You're in timeout. 5 minutes. Roll a
That's
blunt.
Brandon. I'm just saying.
Makes sense.
That's
Brand.
your rap name, Black Man.
Wow.
That's fire.
Okay. Hold on.
Fire.
Hold
Nah,
on.
you stopped mid. That's not fire.
I'm dropping a mixtape. I'm
Hashtag
dropping a mixtape.
blackmail, guys.
I'm dropping a mixtape. I don't give a fuck. Y'all better, yo, it's your boy Blackmail. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yo, I'm dropping a mixtape. Nobody better not take my name. Lord, you gave it to me. It's going crazy. No, Uzi gave it to me. But Lord, you signed
Teamwork.
off.
Yeah,
So,
we
nigga,
did.
It was a cosign.
it's a cosign. It's a cosign by Lord You.
It
Shout out
is
to Fly
official
Uzi.
cosign.
That's actually a perfect segue to be like, this episode is sponsored by Undeniable Sound, the best fucking studio out here. Come tap in with my guy Fly Uzi. Just gave me my new name, Blackmail. If y'all see anybody try to take my name, niggas on, nigga, it's on the pop. You know, fuck on.
Blackmail.
Definitely come tune in, come tap in. He does everything from recording this episode to recording himself in the studio. It's
Fire.
lit. Tap it out.
Train running through.
You know what I'm saying?
They active today, nigga.
Mad active. It's Friday. That's why it's Friday. That's why. Everybody trying to get the fuck up out of here type shit. I don't blame them. So if there was an actor that you could pick to play you in the movie, who would it be?
Good question. I really like. A lot of people say I give Zendaya for some reason. She, I wouldn't. I don't think looks matter. I don't think we look alike, but some people say that for some reason. So, and I like how she acts, and I think I want to see her step into like a little more, you know, tougher role.
Not Spider-Man no more. Can't be Mary Jane or whatever the fuck the name is in Spider-Man.
Yeah,
Do some gangster shit.
do some gangster shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Not drugs.
Yeah, not drugs. No drugs. No drugs. Gangster shit. I definitely promoted Perks on a couple episodes, and I listen, right? So when I was talking about that, I was just saying Perks sex was good. I wasn't saying do Perks, guys. I was just saying I'm sorry, I think so. I was just saying, like, it.
Why you gotta bring it back on purpose?
I mean, because somebody recently commented, it was just like, whatever. Just don't. Drugs is bad, kids.
Drugs are bad. Herbs are good.
Herbs are good.
Drugs are
I gotta try shrooms. I'm gonna do it one day of my life.
Should have told me what drugs.
We gotta have another shroom episode.
We're gonna
The
do it.
shroom in the mukbang.
See, we're gonna combine it. That's happening.
Plant-based episode right there.
I'm about to be one healthy motherfucker, cause nigga, what? That shit sounds mad, but I'm all hungry now. Damn, that's crazy. What you got planned for the last, couple months of 2023?
The last quarter.
Mm-hmm.
Fourth quarter.
Fourth quarter.
Quarter.
It's like the lock-in quarter for me every year. You know what I'm saying?
Album mode?
Lock in and record, lock in and get money. You know what I'm saying? Only come out if it's about money, only come out if it's about business. I don't really like the cold, so you'll rarely see me in the fourth quarter. Hibernation, but work in hibernation, not sleeping. No sleep.
I'm about to see it to like March.
Creative mode.
Like early February, Valentine's Day, you gotta come outside, so.
Type shit. Hey yo, that's what I'm gonna do. No, do you ever think about dropping like a mixtape or like a Valentine's Day song like every single year, like annually?
I never thought about that, but that would be cool.
I think you should do
Like Jimmy does the Christmas album every year, so
Mhm.
the Valentine's Day one would be cool.
Would you like a rapper?
I actually should. Well, I did drop a kind of a Valentine's. Well, yeah and no, but yeah, that would be cool.
I think you should do a Lil Ju
Bunch
featuring
of
Blackmail.
love hate songs.
Lil Ju featuring Blackmail. You know what I'm saying? It'll go crazy. It'll go viral. You know what I'm saying?
Have you ever recorded before?
Yes. Why are you shaking your head like that? I feel like
I got some music videos on
don't do don't do that. Don't. It was when I thought I was a rapper.
Why did you think that?
Because I just started, and then I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna just get into promoting and podcasting and managing artists because I don't think this is for me. At least I can admit it. Some artists.
Yeah, I know.
Some of you motherfuckers, you gotta come to your senses to Jesus take the wheel. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm just saying. Hey, I'm just saying. So, how big is it? Do you think marketing is for artists?
It's like the top two most important things. If no one's seeing you and your music, how are they going to stream it, buy it, like it, hear it?
I open the door for you because this is your department. You like talking about marketing.
I mean, when it comes to marketing, what do you think is like especially when it comes to artists that don't have the money to campaign and stuff, like what do you think artists should be doing in the beginning? Because a lot of artists think that they should just be dropping music and posting. There's obviously more
Well,
to
you have to have a plan, right? Like you can't just drop. Well, you can, but it's just gonna go collect dust. Honestly,
Of course.
it frustrates me when people ask me, "Drop this song. You're gonna drop it." Like I need like a plan behind it. I need some type of idea. I can't just drop and then just hope for the best. You know what I'm saying? Like obviously content plays a big role. Like if you have a lot of content built up behind it and you got a little bit of a budget, then you got something going there. But you know what I'm saying, money does play a big role in marketing. But I like, just being creative and trying to, do something viral. Because that's like kind of what everything is nowadays, the algorithm. So we're gonna pick up and push certain things. So you kind of gotta figure that out. You gotta do some research. You gotta get with some nerds. It's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard being an artist by yourself. It's hard almost doing anything by yourself besides like working out. But
It's hard for me. Shit.
yeah, some people need motivation, but a team is required for a plethora of reasons. You need people that are gonna support you. You need people that are gonna be on your ass about still. You need people that are gonna pull you out your little hole when you get in that mode that I don't want to do this anymore. I feel like everybody goes through that. You need people that's gonna give you that constructive criticism. You need people that are not yes men around you. So, and people that you have good relationships with and you trust. So, you feel good about when you put your music out. Shout out to the people that do it on their own. I just know that it's really, really hard. I did it on my own for a long time. but I just had people that just naturally gravitated towards me and was giving me free game and free advice, and so that helped.
Do you have any like key people that are part of your team that have like certain roles or responsibilities that they have like when it comes to like your music or your brand, or is it kind of like the close people that surround you and they just have like a high level of support?
Yeah, everybody plays a different role. I don't have a manager right now, but I have someone who's close, like a manager who's been there since the beginning. I always send him my music and send him my ideas just to play with his head about things and pick his brain about things. And then, I have Jimmy, who I always play my music for, who I take very highly of his opinion of my music. So when I see him vibing to it, or when he gives me, compliments of my music, it makes me feel better about it. When he watches me perform and he gives me compliments, that makes me feel good about it. So he tells me like to write every day, which is super hard for me because there's days that I don't want to do anything related to music at all. Like I don't even want to listen to music. I'll be in my car in silence. You know what I'm saying? But writing and being creative, even if it's a quick 4-8 bars, you know what I'm saying, just getting something out, it helps. So it helps you be a better writer. So that helped me a lot. The whole Vamp Life label, everybody that I record with right now has brought a lot of different aspects out of me, just watching them work and watching the type of music that they make, and it made me be a better artist. So yeah, I think my cool little team right now is where I want to be at.
And like, when you piggyback off the writing thing, like I know every artist come across like writer's block. How do you get over that?
Child, I hope they don't do say shrooms, nigga. No, I write great music off shrooms, I'm telling you. But right now I'm almost 90 days, no anything, no liquor, no weed, no shrooms, just super sober. And I've been writing really good music, so I had to take a break from smoking and drinking and that type of partying lifestyle to see if I could still write, sober. And I've been able to do it. I was stuck for I think the whole month of either August or September or in between there. I didn't write for like 3 weeks straight. I was just in the studio, not doing shit. You know what I'm saying? Not even giving my input on anybody's shit. I was just stuck. So I think that cleanse helped me get back to when I used to write in the beginning, because I didn't always smoke. You know what I'm saying? So it's like back to those flows. Sometimes when you're around certain people or you're listening to certain people, you kind of start sounding like that a little bit. And I don't. It's not that I don't like that. But it kind of makes me forget my own path. So getting back to myself, like I said, not listening to anybody for a while helps me get out of my writer's block. Or listening to super old shit. Like I'll go and listen to one of Lil Wayne's old mixtapes or Missy Elliott's old mixtapes just to see what the fuck they were talking about. Because I feel like they made a bunch of different music that nowadays people keep saying people are talking about the same shit and doing the same shit, da 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 da. But if you go back and listen to old shit, like I was listening to Eve's album the other day in the studio. I mean, in the gym. Yeah. And she had a lot of vulnerable music that moved a lot of people. Like even men, like a lot of men catered to her music. So I'll try to get tap into
Love is Blind.
Yeah, Love Is. Yeah, that's the song that I was playing in the car. I just randomly played it, and mad niggas was just like, "Yo, that kind of made me tear up." And it started being a conversation. I was like, "Oh, I love this."
I don't even know him. I hate you.
Yeah.
What?
Feeling that shit.
Feeling
That shit
And
is cool.
I feel like this is what music is missing now, is people actually being honest and, like I said, moving people and having fun is cool, but you need that duality so people can connect with you. You know what I'm saying? Because if you just make party music, people are going to get tired of partying all the time. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that duality is important. And writing and getting ideas out is important.
She answers some questions just so.
Yeah, just stop and think.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
One thing definitely, like before we even leave out of here, can you tell us what is like one of the biggest mistakes that you went through as an artist, but you learned from it, and after you learned from it, you're not even stressed about that mistake no more?
Big mistake. signing paperwork without reading it. That's a big. Everybody should know that. But a lot of us are eager to be in certain situations that we don't care what we're signing over as long as we're getting closer to where we want to be and getting out of where we are. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us come from, the bottom or nothing, and when you get a situation, it's like it doesn't matter what I'm selling myself for. I just want out. You know what I'm saying? So, it's hard, but you should really know what you're signing up for, because a lot of artists in the game right now are in situations that they're stuck in, or or sign things that they didn't know that they signed, and you should always know what you're signing. It's hard to read the fine print, but you could pay someone $30 to do that shit. You can find anything online to find someone $50 to read the fine print and read that vocabulary that you can't really understand and explain it to you.
I better Google that shit.
Yeah. To literally write online, like, who can read documents or paperwork or whatever for me? And you'll find $30. Some dude from Turkey.
Turkey is crazy. No cap. I think you know what he doing though. You know what I'm saying? But nah, it's definitely been a dope ass episode. Definitely appreciate it.
Thank you.
Don't worry, guys.
Why you ask me if anything's off limits? Is you didn't even get spicy.
Oh, I mean, you talking like you.
I'm just asking you.
Oh.
I thought I was a little nervous. I'm like, what is he about to say?
Oh, no. I just always ask that to people.
Okay.
Don't worry. Yeah. I definitely appreciate you coming on. It's been a dope
Thank
episode.
you for having me.
You already know. Let them know your social media, where to find you at.
You can find me on Instagram at Lord June, L0RDJU. Twitter, Plant Beju, PLANT BAEJU. YouTube, Lord Jew, LORDJU. All streaming platforms, Lord Jew, LORDJU. It's Jew.
MySpace, Lord Jew. Nah, fuck shit.
I think MySpace is my real name.
That would be crazy. You already know it's been another
AOL.
AOL.
AIM.
B-Town Hardy or something. B-Town something.
XX035.
XX is crazy.
Crazy. Black Bandit type shit. You already know G Hunter representing Talk of the Town with my brother.
Mega Magic, we here.
And we already know we got.
You know.